Today's a special day, Sunday the 13th. We'd like to give thanks to LV21 for letting us collaborate with them. This amazing ship was built in 1963. Lightvessel 21 is a unique 40-meter steel hulled flagship. It's wonderful to see the transformation that has been into a floating cultural facility designed to host, exhibit, perform, screen and inspire the works of artists across diverse disciplines. LV21 is a unique cultural hub in Kent and has also been one of Kent's primary platforms. We appreciate you in Gravesham. It's real iconic to be here today. We're here to make history. It's been a crazy year due to COVID-19, many events being cancelled, especially plans in Kent, but we move and continue to bring ideas behind the scenes to carry on cultural activities, which is extremely important for the well-being of curators, trying to help others with their talents and cultures in Kent. Today we bring you the GTown Talents LV21 Takeover.
Top of the boat. Top of the red boat.
Yeah, GTown Talents, top of the vibe room, got Ags in the building, got Wolf, jeez, and top of the boat today. This is epic.
It's a kind of funny story about how all of this started. Got into making music, so does that make me an artist? Skinny with a hunger, I still eat like I'm starving. Had to switch it up a bit and I find this becoming story or survival. See, we play on different modes. You can keep on stunting, I don't care about your clothes. I'm gonna keep pushing down this path that I chose, and I think I'll be okay cause I know that I got my bros. But some people hear that and think, what do you mean? But my circle's way too small to be considered a team. Even if I'm all alone, I still be chasing my dream. But the person who I had to go and prove it to is me. See, been through some hell, so if you knew what I've been through in the past, I'm not saying it's easy and I'm not saying it's hard, but I believe it when they say that all this pain never lasts, even if you got hurt or got left with some scars. So I decided to go have a couple months to myself. I'm not one of these people who could get changed by the world, or the type to take a bunch of risks and end up in a cell. I just went and took a break to go and focus on my health, build up my confidence and conquer my fears, to get over these issues I've carried over the years.
Very low.
And I hope that this is worth all my blood, sweat and my tears. GTown, stand up.
Yes, but my G, come on. Watch out for his journey, Wolf. It's coming.
I'm coming to the top like this boat.
Trust me. We got Ags in the building, we got vibe room. Cheers. GTown Talents LV21 Takeover, and today we introduce Scully. GTown Talents artist. Come on. Let's go.
Let's get it. Yeah. Like, did you know? Did you? Scully G. Yo. I gotta tell you something, girl. Like, did you know? I gotta tell you something, girl. Let's take it slow. Gotta tell you something, did you know? I gotta tell you something, girl. Like, did you know? You know that I like you. I just wanna like you. Wanna be a man, and if you can, fly to Spain, fly to France, fly to Portugal, anywhere with them. Let me say that I like you. Girl in my DMs, find more spot to you're first. There's no second place. I ain't a fuck boy, it comes with a race. For the Henny, let's hit the night. Anything you want to do, we gon' do it right. I'm a gentleman, need to fight. Your ex, he lost what I like. One trash, you another man's treasure. You want dusty, you better hold on. I'll just treat you way much better. Way much better. We gon' take a flight to a country, anyone you like. Treat me like a queen, I'll treat you right.
Can't believe I had the courage to go to the top. I'm scared of height, people. So, rope here. Wow, this is so nice. I like this. Amazing. Look at this guy. 21 there, LV21 special logo. Going there.
GTown Talents. Come on, level 21. Yo.
a bench on the ship. I am captain. So this part of the ship is one of the nicest spaces because you can sit down and just look on the views. Like, this is amazing and creative to have a bench on a ship. Got more benches, more scenery on the, like this whole ship in itself, it's a scenery. It's like, wow, not just a tour experience. You've seen so much here, like, wow. This is where creatives can just sit down, look on the ship, get ideas, get inspiration. This part of the ship is dope, isn't it? Yeah, Tilbury up there. Tilbury just across the road. We've got the ferry ship, we've got the ferry. GTown stand up, man. We've got really lovely sceneries in GTown. Like, sometimes you just have to be privileged to be in a nice spot in Kent and realise where you are.
I do this.
And then look up here.
Do it, just here.
No!
Get me?
Imagine we end
You
up
can tell with the history on this boat, a lot of wonderful things happen.
This is a good shot here.
That's all them big changes from one end to the other.
See the change from one end to the other at the top there. Okay.
I'm gonna get a t-shirt later.
This is the spot. Hey, we've got a little cameo of the boys.
Do a little tight.
We got Young H and that. We got LV21. See them chilling. You get me? Captain thing. Yeah, LV21 GTown Talents Takeover. We got everyone inside. My dogs, listen. Bando Black, special guest, you get me? GTown stand up. Time to perform his song right now. Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
I know we've been through some time. We're long while. We're gonna go to the sunshine. And I don't care if it's a breeze or ground. We're coming along, yeah, bro. Let's see, we don't touch that line. That's right. On stage, it's days, I'm on stage, it's a different goal. New stage, it's in a different flow. I be flying low, feeling higher than I've ever known. Bands on track and I'm resting up in the storm. Been a lonely road trying to reach the top. If they the phone lead, known I can reach them up. Still running on my go, still pull up on my car. Wrong, you can work, and still been on my job. It's been a lot, O2, booking down the job. Sold out, showed up and left, shine down the spot. I had a team champs, me cleaning up a mob. Non-stop, step forward, that's for my upper block. People bouncing in my butt, now I'm rolling on the block. I don't roll on the song, once you walk out. I don't even got that, others restock clout. I'll be focused on the game, playing to the clock count. I know we need some time. Could be a long while. We gon' get out to the sunshine. I don't care if it's a breeze or grind. If it comes with a long, yeah, bro. Let's see, we don't touch the line. Let's go. Met a few artists, then I made some connects. Now I'm headed for the map with some points to address. One can't make it with the rest. I ain't setting for let's reassess. Conversations about the strength to manifest. And I don't care if it's a breeze or grind. From the stars to the stage, watch the dreams unwind. Pick a side, be careful, you're striving. The roads look easy, but I see when it's wide. We'll recognize riding. Reckless boss, I don't need no more guidance. Destiny's child, I was born with survivors. More plastics, plus bonded dividers. My desires, go touch fires. Still tired of the road down to the fighters. They wanna do life, but I'm just tired. Militant young, but a sailor with pirates. I know we need some time. We're long while. We gon' run up in the sunshine. I don't care if it's a breeze or grind. If it come with a long, yeah, bro. Let's see, we gon' cross that line. That's right. Thank you. Beautiful. Band easy and easy. I'm out.
Yes, it's the LV21 GTown Talents Takeover, and we have our next special guest, Wolf. Yes, straight from GTown, very talented artist. How are you today? Good?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
I'm so proud you came to be a guest for us today here.
I'm
So,
glad you invited me.
I wanted to ask you a few questions, yeah?
Yeah.
About cultures and your life in Gravesham. I remember meeting you, where did we meet? We met in the pub, didn't we?
Yeah, we
You
did.
told me about your music aspirations and I was like, we're gonna help you, and then now you're here.
Yeah,
It's a wonderful feeling, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, so tell us about your music career, like how did you start, what made you get into it?
Quite a lot. Well, my brother got quite into music,
Yeah.
and he started just freestyling, and a few friends did.
Yeah.
And for a while, I didn't because I didn't feel like I had the confidence to.
Okay.
And then one day, randomly, I just turned around to a few mates and went, "Oh, I've just made a song," and the confidence that they gave me from it, saying how good I was, gave
Yeah.
me like the push to keep going forward.
Wow. So how many years ago was this? Like how long?
I'd say it was about 3 years ago, but it's sort of been on and off between because sorting out stuff with my life. But since the start of this year, I've been properly focused on sorting out my music.
Nice. Like so with your music, you got into it, you've got your confidence in it. Like what's your next step with your music now? Like, because I do love your tunes, I've seen your freestyles, you're talented.
It started off as me recording voice notes and sending them to friends,
Yeah.
and then me posting it on Instagram, and I'm just trying to find out what the next step is. Like this opportunity is
Yes.
like another step as well,
Yeah.
and I can keep moving on from here.
Yeah, that's really good. So my next question I've got for you is, so since you've been in Gravesham, how long have you been in Gravesham?
A year.
Yeah, okay, so you just knew, nice.
Yeah.
So how's it like since you've been in Gravesham, like what have you seen? Like would you
It's quite different because I lived in Dagenham before I came here, so it's
Yeah.
quite a different shift between the two areas.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I like the environment, the way that people are,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like meeting people like you.
Yeah.
It's-
I respect that. Like, so you've only been here for a year, so what opportunities would you like to see in Gravesham? 'Cause I know you've only been here a year, so it's not long enough, but since you've been here, what would you like to see?
Just more of an opportunity to put myself out there and get noticed.
Nice. So your music, you want it out there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And since you've been in Gravesham, you've seen all the different cultures, like what's your feeling with that? What have you seen, like food shots? Like tell me about the cultures you've seen in Gravesham.
It's a little bit different to Dagenham, where I was sort of on estates most of the time. So then coming to a completely different town, it took a bit to get used to, and sort of being here long enough and comfortable enough to know my way around and get to know people. And
Have you made yourself feel at home yet, or are you still?
At
getting
the
on your
start of
feet?
the year, it was a bit difficult with lockdown and everything, but where we were able to go out a bit more, so I started just taking opportunities instead of thinking what if about them, and one of the opportunities led me here, so I'm glad for that.
I'm so happy. So tell us about like your experiences in the music, like what have you done with it? Where has it taken you so far?
It's helped a lot with my confidence in me because I'm quite in a way an antisocial person. Like, I don't really like going out and doing that sort of thing, but with music and that confidence, it sort of helped me put myself out there and be a bit more sociable, which I've wanted to do for a while.
Wonderful. It's really good. And what do you want for your future aspirations, your career, music and everything else? What are you trying to do?
With music, the way that it keeps going, because I love doing music, I would happily do it and stay at the same place that I am. But if it gets me to other places, and I'd make sure that all the people around me that have supported me and helped me get to that point, I would help them up to that point as well.
That's amazing news. Thank you. And my final question is, have you got any positive message for the youth, like that have talents and they want to get into things, you know? Seeing how you built your confidence, how could you show them to build confidence from your point of view?
Sometimes all it takes is a random chance, and life isn't just going to hand it to you. You have to keep working and working, and eventually you will get there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So just keep grinding.
Keep grinding. So what's your next music coming out? What's the next music that you want to come out? I know we're going to help you out a lot, 100%, can't wait.
I've been working on 2 or 3 of them that I'm trying to record properly and mix properly myself and then release on YouTube.
Yeah, music video, we'll shoot you,
yeah,
don't worry.
of course.
Nice one. Thank you for the interview. We're gonna have a special performance from him right now. Cheers. Yes, we're back again. LV21 GTown Talents Takeover. Introducing a wonderful artist, just moved to GTown, just moved.
Jeez.
Wolf in the building, coming to perform a special song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Shout out Bones for bringing me out here. Shout out GTown Talents and this. I ain't no Jedi, but you for the Force, yeah, body the beat and I follow the rules. We made a plan and we followed the course, and we went and done it, man. Who would have thought? Saying she loves me, my heart is in there, man. I cut all that hate and no feelings for shit. So your message in the silence to everyone, so nobody chats to me, nobody cares. Telling me that she needs me, give it good till her knees weak. Gives me brain like a geek freak. Does your man wanna sneak peek? Wait, I forgot he was coming round. Got a hide in the wardrobe, can't make a sound. If you opened it, it would be so profound, cause I'll be standing there wearing your dressing gown. Right now I see why they call me a villain. I'm finding it beats and I'm making a killing. Put me on the track, you can tell that it's different. The evil side is and cannot stop grinning. No Charlie Sheen, but you know that I'm winning. And rule number 1 is to never get finished. You better beware, there was back in the building. I'm not gonna stop till I'm a killer. Sorry, I'm rolling, I meant to say billion. Say that I'm cold like my blood is reptilian. Say I'm a prince, I can charm in a William. Always does right, man, you know I'm resilient. You are an idiot. Now they're saying that this guy's a phenomenon. I'm going off like I'm up in the echelon. You're in your prime, but I'm feeling like Megatron. Baby, where's the rise of the Decepticons? Always trying to ask me when the next is. I don't see your name on here, you're just not on the guest list. It was invite only, not wasting time on the next chick. Why you trying to stay combo, moving like you were Brexit? Get it, breaking blocks, you know I'm playing Tetris. Check this, she wants to chill, but I ain't got Netflix. Best bit, smiling cause she's got a pearly necklace. Submit, I can't trust them and no truths that they twist. Great, here we go, I'm the caramel wolf if you didn't know. Every time I'm on the beat, I got a different flow. See, I got your girl, she just passed the bro, whoa. See, I ain't moving slow, ain't set the name when we got a blow. Putting work, give it time and it will truly show that we're bringing this fire without a stove. See, I don't deal with this internet trapping. Really, your mic is just me, just blacking. She's so freaky when she's scratching and biting. I really do love it, I find it exciting. You're the only one, I guess she was lying. Sitting at home all alone in your crime. Telling my G's I just feel like I'm dying. I'm sorry, my G, but you shouldn't have wiped it. If you ever find out, then I'm telling you sorry. She told me you were not doing it properly, so I gave it good like it was just a hobby. I feel like I told her wrong with it, and I don't mean a TV show. If she ain't got intelligence, then she goes. Cause I ain't wasting time on all these hoes. Killing it with music, chilling with my bros. Telling me that she needs me, give it up. He was buried like a geek freak. Does your man wanna sneak peek? Wait, I forgot he was coming round. Got a hide in the wardrobe, can't make a sound. If you open it, it will be so profound, cause I'll be standing there wearing your dressing gown. Sorry.
Yeah. Round of applause. Come on. Round of applause. Yeah. Come on. Really good. That was the last performance. So proud. LV21 GTown Talents. Now we are gonna do the final part of the show is the tour. We're gonna get like 2
Let's
people
go.
social distancing at that time. Take them round. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go. Yeah.
Come on, who's going down?
I'll go down.
Yeah, there's a stairway
Go down
there.
the stairs. Wow, we've got someone that's willing to go down there.
To a land.
Love that. Look.
We've got our very own band right here.
Now look at that.
Okay.
How you go down there? How you feeling in there?
Like a little.
Oh, it's a lot of space.
This guy's a drummer right there. Wow. See what they. Oh, an interest.
Good.
Whoa! Ace is down there. Underneath the big giant.
Oh, look at
Big
that.
giant rope.
The band, steel band, yeah?
Still bad.
This is really creative, isn't it? You see that?
Got the guitarist, the drummer,
Some nice artwork
rap
there.
one, of course.
Cheers.
What's
Bass.
under there? What's on top of there? On the top. No, I don't know.
What
that-
can't we? Don't on the steel drums. We ain't got no drums.
Drums.
Yeah. So guys, what did you think of this part of the room?
Pig.
So what do you guys think
Whoa.
about this part of the room?
This is crazy. What do you think,
I
guys?
love it.
I I think this is like the best part. It's like you can totally just relax here. Look at how it is.
I would chill here.
Yeah,
Swear down.
especially in that
I
rope
would
there.
definitely chill here.
I would chill right there.
Yeah.
I'll be laying there. Yeah.
With my dog.
With my with my iPad, creating some content.
Trust me. Nah, this is
Oh,
an
bloody.
amazing spot. Wow.
Sick one.
So, we come up
To the upper
stairs.
deck.
Be careful, guys. And look,
I don't know. I don't even want to leave.
They are fish, you know.
I am Free Willy. Free Willy. Hey. Whoever done this as well, wonderful artist. This is so dope. This is what you want on a ship, don't you? This is actually what you was on in a ship. Oh, and a dolphin.
Look at TV of bed, TV.
Look at this
That's
dog.
amazing. That back. So,
Huge.
flag there, boat representing United Kingdom. Stand up.
Hello, everybody.
So as you go on,
I
continue.
caught Free Willy.
Wow, so LV21 have their own gym
Boxing
bag
one.
as well. Hey, boxing thing. Get me.
I need this thing, man. Cool, right?
Look, LV21 exclusive branding, little boxing thing. You get me? Cheers.
I'm watching.
I love that. So, go in the first room. Here, have a lot of history on the ship. I feel here there's definitely history because this was like made like 63 years ago, and for them to bring it in Gravesham, like, I'm so proud. So if you look at the artifacts, you should know it's like historical things right here, right now. Like years and years and years. Look at here, like from the light boxes, the boats, like wow. And then what's in there? Oh my god. Got a little.
That's for the.
This is what art is about. Real creative. I even like this one as well. Got River Medway approach, it's showing us to Rochester map. You know this is historical as well. The way it's, wow. It's really good. And got the box there.
That's in the treasure chest.
It's there, you can't even
Somebody
open
open
it.
it. What's in it?
Oh, treasures. Those are treasures. Wow.
Treasures from the past.
Wow. Wow. That was amazing.
That is so
What
good.
judge?
Hey, come on.
Free them.
Oh, what can you see out the window though?
Object mark, you're right.
Whoa.
That is so good. Wow. That is a lighthouse.
God.
Right? That's a
We
lighthouse.
got the Marines in the building. Jeez. Look at that. Wow, this is heavy, by the way. This is like not a joke. It's
a lot heavier
It's
than
very
this.
heavy. Wow. Wow, guys. What was the experience in this room? I think this one changed my mind. Like being down there to coming up here. Wow. I feel like I'm in a museum right now. Really dope. And then look, we've got this fin oak. Oh, jeez. This looks like a game or something, you know? On board, on shore. The ship. It's like some ship instructions. So yeah, that was really nice, man. I like this room. We're gonna go into the next room, people. To get the hallway as well of this. Yeah, so we come in here. Whew. Wow. So we saw this in the recreation room. So you see the ropes in the boat. It's definitely links up to what it says here. Like, it's really dope, man. What's that? Monkey's fist. Can you see that? Monkey's fist. Turk's head parts. These are exclusive. And then look at this. Look at that. Got a lot of captains on board. Oh my god. A lot of captains. Historical pieces. In. Look at this one. Wow.
Looking like.
Oh my god. And then look, there's one there. Can't get there, but look at there. It's there. This is amazing, people. Historical thing. And what about the mirror? Got the mirror.
Hold up.
Man over here in the submarine.
Ads Warwick! We got the main thing of the show. This is what they use underwater, innit? Back in the days. Can you breathe in there?
Check this out. This is what it used to look like. So people wear this to go underwater, and
this is what it is.
that's how heavy it is. Imagine wearing the actual suit
Look at
for
it. So
it.
that's it there.
That's it right there. And there's more. You should have
And you
seen.
got right in there.
You should seen this part of it. Imagine wearing that one instead.
Yeah, it's like you see.
Right
So,
there.
Wow. So got Ags inside. This is real. Look, it's real Ankernet engineering, 1921, Germany, Munich. This is historical right now. Jeez, it's getting off his head though.
it's too heavy.
And then look, we got a map in. We're gonna put that on the top there.
Yeah.
That's where it was before, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be careful with it.
So this is a map, River Thames and Sea Reach. What do you think of this? Imagine having a map full like a pirate right now.
Yeah, we out here now. We out here.
We out here, need to get it there.
Yeah, we gotta
Get
go to the
that.
I see the man now is dead. You know what I
Sea
mean?
Reach, you follow the rules. Caution not, yeah, this is dope.
Man,
This is one of my favourite rooms to be honest. Wow, this is art. I love art. Come in. I really love art. So we have to really show off the LV21. If you see everything here is LV21, tell me this ship is not special, people.
Special lot.
Really special, man. Look at the artwork there. Every artist that done this piece for LV21 are legends. Look at them. Wow, we have to go through them one by one. Look at them. This part of the room, like for the artistry here, is just
If you agree.
wonderful. I feel when you go in this room, this is where the art is. You know, this is the trophies.
Most creative room in the world.
This is amazing.
How old would that be? That painting.
We don't even know, but
Can
the
you
artist
guess?
that did it, wow.
Wow. There's so many
But
creative
the
people in
Kentish
Gravesham,
knows
and you have no idea.
So, good win.
So we're about to introduce.
So this is a shit that gives creativity a positive factor. Look at this. As an artist being on here,
Whoa.
so we've got ships here. This is a Kentish knock.
And the wall.
Facts about the Trinity House lightship. Wow, this is an exact scale model of the typical lightship to be seen around coast of Great Britain, and it's model for authentic drawings obtained from Trinity House and the shipbuilders. Trinity House also is LV21. The modern lightship carries a multi-captured high-intensity electric light. Damn, of 600,000 candle power. Most light vessels carry a crew of 7. Okay, you learning. So most light vessels carry a crew of 7. The master serving 1 month afloat, followed by 1 month on shore relief. That's what that board was about. Okay. And the ratings 1 month afloat and a fortnight ashore. Most of the ships carry modern radio equipment. Okay, which transmits the code signal at regular intervals to act as a radio beacon. And they've got a fog signal as well, used in conditions of bad visibility. Did you not learn a lot from that? Jeez! I did not know that till today. Look at that. Wow. So amazing, 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 amazing painting as well. That is the boat's history.
Yeah, man.
Literally. That's the boat's history there. The timeline. And now it's in Gravesend. We need to be proud that it's here because look at the history of it.
1992, you know.
Yeah, it's been all over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. June.
Look at the books.
I'm really amazed by that room.
Like they've won an award and it's really dope.
LV21 lightship. So this is also the trophy room. Yes, it's only right. Okay.
This is the motive. You know what I'm saying?
Boom. So you lot, what was your experience of the whole shit? This is my first time being here. And for me, I'm still astonished, I have no words right now.
There's quite a lot to learn from the history and the art room, and seeing all of the pictures of what it was like before.
Yeah.
And it's quite nice to know that it's here now and we have the chance to be on it.
Exclusive insight. What about you, Ad? How's your feeling on the ship?
I feel good, so
that's
the first
Beach
time
room.
I've been here. I love the second room as well.
Yeah, which one?
The history one.
The history one,
And then I love it though, like just good. The first time being here, but I love it.
Yeah.
And I hope next time I want to be here as well.
Yeah, definitely. So, my final question is, if you was the owner of LV21 for a weekend, what would you do for the creatives and people to come? Would you have a party? What would you do?
Yes, I would.
Because it's a creative space.
I would
so
try
what would you do to
to
help the creative talents?
I would try to get more people to come to see the boat and to find out the history of it.
Yeah, so it's important they see the history.
Yeah.
So you reckon there should be tours?
Yeah, there should be tours and to bring more people into
Don't be astonished.
what it's all about.
That's it.
But if you was to have it for the day, what would you do? That this is your ship. What is the first 2 things you would do if you own this ship?
I would take it out somewhere just sort of peaceful and just enjoy like the space that I have, knowing that with all of that history and now I'm part of that history with the boat.
Yeah, sick. And if you had the boat for one day, what would you do?
I'm gonna do party, I'm not fun.
Parties,
Yeah, that's right,
you
it's
have
party.
events.
Bands.
Would you bring people to perform here?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I will.
Sick
Yeah.
one.
Right,
What about you, Candy? What would you do if you owned LV21
For a weekend?
Yeah.
I would definitely create a whole series of vlogs.
Wow.
And a movie, anything.
Movie on the ship.
A movie in the ship. Like I'm
Movie
gonna
on the
create.
ship.
I'm gonna recreate the actual scene here, how it was before, and
the
kind
history.
of do a little twist of like a modern
Wow.
twist on it. So I hope that happens at one point.
Yeah. I would want to come here again, man. This is amazing. Like,
Do you know what I'd want to do?
What would you want to do?
Go upstairs and explore more.
Yeah. How lucky are we?
So do you want me to go up and open it up?
Yeah. So it's going up now. Wait, I need to hold it. Going up now to the top. Just straight up to the stairs. Okay.
You ready?
I'm gonna show them this part quick while these guys line up to go into the shaft. We're gonna just show you quickly. This is where we can vibe, you know? Whole view here. Everything's epic. You know what I'm saying? Very nice light in here to draw or paint or anything. And if you want to come up for a little chill time, you just come out here, you know? And you can go another bit. I'm gonna show you real quick. Yeah? What you saying, my boys? Young Age in that. Where's Young Age? T1. Yeah, Young Age over there. But we're gonna go right to the top now. So to get there, I have to get back. Get me. And we're gonna go this way. And we should see everyone else here. Can we go there?
Hey y'all.
And we're gonna go up here now.
Do you send me the picture?
You want me to grab it, guys?
Yeah, please. It's rolling.
So the next one.
Yeah, come on. It's not easy to get to the top, you know? Trust me.
There's a handhold here. Just got to grab it for this bit.
That's
show one. That's the only one. Just tell me what you.
Yeah. So,
Straight up in front, yeah.
we're not right at the top just yet. Still got climb to do, you know? But, imagine, this is where we...
Wow.
This is literally...
Wow. Okay.
Big up everyone.
I'll go straight to the top.
Yeah.
Don't grab the.
I ain't going up there.
Yeah.
No,
man. Any messages, bro?
Yeah, you lot. Thank you for the LV21 GTown Talents Takeover. Thank you to all the artists involved. Thank you everyone behind the scenes. Big up Pavey, big up Gary for the hospitality. So proud. Like we're on top of the red boat right now. This is the first of its kind for youth and young people like us.
GTown, stand up.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Cheers!
Yeah.
Cheers!
Yeah. Yeah, sick.
Sit, yeah? Go down, bro. The system couldn't.